welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In this video today I will be doing a Q&A/advice video. So I've asked you guys on Instagram or Facebook if you could give me any questions you want answered by myself. So let's hit this off. I'm proper excited to do this one, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So let's make also the answers quite quick and sharp for you guys. So what are your goals for 2020? So if this was January 2020 right now, I would have given you about 20 different like goals that I want done basically. But now obviously we're in quarantine, it's a bit like goals have gone out the window because you're like, well, I want to do it but I can't, do you know what I mean? So my first one was to get my hair done, in which I have done, guys, which is honestly my hairdresser is amazing. And obviously I'm like thinking of getting a tattoo, still thinking of that one, you know, just processing it through. We can do this, but you know, I want, like, now in quarantine I want to be able to like inspire people, you know, make people happy, put a smile on people's faces, you know, reflect a little bit more. So yeah, that is my goal. And also my main goal is just to keep focused on myself, because previous years I've always thought about like other people and what other people need and all of this. This year I want to focus more on myself and my own like different choices and things. So that is my main goal for this year. Where do you think your YouTube will go? It's a bit of a difficult one because again, I don't want it to go, I don't know, like it's a bit of a, like, if I'm honest with you, I don't know where it's going to go. If it goes far, then amazing, but if it doesn't, then it's absolutely fine, because I've actually just done this just to have a bit of fun through quarantine. And you know, I will carry it on after quarantine, but it was just to something else to like keep my boredom like on a flow sort of thing. So yeah, it's where it will go, I do not mind. I'm really easy with that, but let's just see. How do I keep an excellent body? So guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I saw this one I laughed, because I do absolutely nothing, if I'm honest with you. Like, I obviously was a dancer before, like when I was younger and that, so I don't know if that affected it, but I absolutely do nothing. And like I eat, I should be huge because I eat like there's no tomorrow, and I eat chocolate, sweets, anything bad for you I will eat it. But again, I am quite lucky that I keep quite like a slim body sort of thing. So guys, just be yourselves and just watch. Are you insecure, and if so, how do you manage? So that's a good one. So I think everybody is insecure about something, like everyone is, even if it's so small, about just leaving somewhere, going places, or about your body image, or anything, like your really anything you could be insecure about. But I definitely think in my teenage years, I know obviously I'm 19 still, but in my teenage years I was definitely like insecure about my body image, because I always used to thought, oh no, like what is she thinking about, or do I post this on Instagram, like is that going to like affect like what people think about me? So actually, like until like late last year I used to be proper insecure about my body, but now I've started to realise that this is who I am. I'm not going to change that. So you've got to start being proud of what you have, sort of thing. My other insecurity was about my singing, funny enough, especially when I was like 14. I used to be proper nervous, even though like I was doing singing since I was little. I used to be proper nervous, especially in school, because there was so many people that sung as well. So it always used to be like, oh god, like if I sing that song, is it going to be too much? But if I'm honest with you guys, like the amount of reactions that I have from you guys, which I'm so grateful for, I just absolutely love singing now, and I've overcome that insecurity. What was your childhood like? Oh my god, now guys, let me start. My childhood was wicked, I'm not gonna lie. Like, my parents were split, which is wicked, because like one weekend I'd be like with my mum and the other weekend I'd be with my dad, which was so cool because like there was different people to see every weekend. And where I was living, we was in like a dead end, so like every other house would have someone my age or like year below, year above, you know. So we all used to come out together. It used to be like, we called it the village close crew. Ooh. And we used to just play out till like we'd come out at like lunchtime, have lunch together, and then we wouldn't go home till the street lights was on. So that was something so cool about this. And also like when the ice cream man oh my god, the days of the ice cream man. He used to come down and he'd spend like 20 seconds down the bloody road. You know, we used to have to like run to our houses, get the money, run back, you know, just we had to dart really quick, you know. And especially if like your parents were doing something, oh my god, it's the worst thing going. You're like, mum, quick, the ice cream man's going, the ice cream, you know. We were panicking back then. But yeah, that was a good childhood, I'm not gonna lie to you. So what would you tell your 10-year-old self? So when I was 10, I was transitioning between primary school and secondary school. So I would probably say, well, 11, 12, you're transitioning. I would definitely say, don't be insecure about yourself. You will get over it, and people don't judge as much as you think they're going to. So you just have to give it all you've got and just move on with any comment that's given. Just move on, and it'll just make you so much more happier. Right, what's the first thing you want to do out of lockdown? So the first thing that I want to do out of lockdown, in which I'm proper excited for, is actually going back to work. As much as that like sounds ridiculous, I take my hat off to anyone who's working right now. You are amazing. Like, I appreciate everything you're doing right now, but I generally do want to get back to work. I'm this person that's always been working ever since I was like 12, so I do want to get back into work. Plus I want to be going to see like my family, like my mum and sister, my dad and my brothers and my stepmom and my nan, you know, the whole shebang. I also want to go see my partner a bit more. Yeah, there's just so many things that I want to be doing out of lockdown right now. Like, I wish I could do it now so bad, like really bad. Right, so who is your singing idol? Oh, I knew this one was going to come. This one's from my dad, so big shout out to my dad. So my singing idol, guys, and they're all different age groups as well. So I have Etta James, who sings At Last. I've got oh my god, I've got Adele. She is amazing, like, especially with all like what's going on in the media right now. She's done so well. She's definitely an inspiration of mine. Etta James, Adele. Yeah, I think them two are definitely my like go-tos, definitely 100%. So my next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years and 10 years from now? So in 5 years from now, I'm going to be 24. So as mad as that sounds really old, I'm going to be 24. So hopefully I want to be able to like nail it on the head that I'm like part of like management. You know, I want to be kind of working on like some kind of project, a team of some sort. Definitely by 24 I want to be kind of doing that. So 10 years from now, so I'm going to be 29 in 10 years time, and it's mental, like, to think what you're going to do in 10 years time. I've always said, this has never changed, I've always said that I want to be married and have children by the age of 30. So yeah, we'll see where that one goes, we'll see. But I definitely 100% I want to be directing management, and training new people, you know, inspiring new people that want to succeed this, basically. If you were a biscuit, what would you be? Oh my god, guys. So one thing I have to tell you guys is that before lockdown, I don't really drink tea or coffee. Like, if anyone offers it, I'm always like, no, like, I just don't like it. But since quarantine, oh my god, like, my friends actually made me to like tea, guys. Tea with 2 sugars. Can we just appreciate that? Because that is beautiful. It's beautiful stuff, guys. So my new biscuit, oh my god, so I've loved these as a kid. Biscuit, I would be them little biscuits that have got like the flour edging with the raisins in them, the little dots in them, sugar on it. Because like, if you took all the ingredients apart, like, you've got the plain Jane biscuit, which I could be a bit of a plain Jane, but it's also got like sugar bombarded on it, so like a bit of the sweetness. And you know, it's also got some raisins, so it's got a bit of the kick and surprise of the raisin. Yeah, I'd be one of them. I don't know what they're called, but I'd be one of them. Who got you into singing and dancing? So the person who got me into singing and dancing was obviously my mum. It was an amazing hobby that she put me into. I always loved it. Throughout the years I learned different dances, built up my singing. So yeah, no, that was really fun. That was definitely my mum that brought me into into that world. So definitely that, I love it. But obviously I had to stop dancing in 2016, which is obviously not a problem, but I love singing and I'm going to carry it on as long as I can. Would you like to be in a West End show? I don't know, when you're there, I don't know if anyone else gets it, but when you're there and you see them dance, you're like, oh, I want to be her. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, they just inspire you, and you want to be on there doing all the jazz hands and the kicks in the air and the cute singing, and you want to be there. But when you step away from it and you really think about it, the amount of time and effort that they put into it, you've got to give 150%. If you don't, then there's no point. And they must have to just work day in, day out, and I don't think I'd be ready to do that. I do take my hats off to them guys, because they do work amazingly and they perform amazingly as well. What's your favourite song to sing? Oh god. So it all depends. Professionally, I love to sing. I'd rather go blind, but Etta James, it's just such a phenomenal song, and it just brings out so many different emotions, so many feelings, and it's just the notes in it are so powerful, it's unreal. So if it was just a fun cheeky one, I love to sing when I'm in Hertford or in a nightclub anywhere. I love to be singing Ignition by R. Kelly. I know I'm jamming already, remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling her body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum, I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. That one, love that one. I could listen to that tune all night, love it. It's just my fave. Don't know about anyone else, but that is my fave. And oh my god, this is my last question. If you could work with a famous actor or actress, who would it be? So when I first saw that question, my first reaction was Mr. Bean, because I just think being on set with him, you just couldn't be serious with the guy. It must be so hard for him to just to be on set but not talk and just mumble. I'd just be watching him being yeah, Mr. Bean,
What do you love?
I would be so good. But that would just be so good. But if I'm all seriousness and really think about it, I'd definitely choose Zac Efron, only because it's just if we went High School Musical dates, I'd want to be Gabriella, I'd want to be that one, getting all that little high school romance, He melts my heart when I watched it a couple of weeks ago. But now, Zac Efron, now he's a man, and ripped from top to bottom, and yeah, I'd like a piece of that cake right now. Yeah, Zac Efron, he's just beautiful. He's a beautiful person, and could you imagine him on set and you'd be like, ooh, there he comes. You'd be like, ooh, damn, Zac Efron. Yeah, so my favourite actress I'd love to work with. Now, is the girl who is Sophie in Mamma Mia. It's going to sound terrible because I don't know her name. I should have looked this up when I saw this question, but it would definitely be Sophie from Mamma Mia, because I think me and her would get on really well. I'd be like, here, Soph, want to go down to Wetherspoon? Me and her, we're best mates, I'd be just chilling there, talk about her acting life. I just know it. Me and her would be shebang. We'd be best mates. We'd be wait, Sophie, sing a bit from Mamma Mia for me. Yes, love that one. That one gets me emotional. Thanks, Soph. Do you know what? She could cheer me up. She could show me some of her dance move and that. We'd have a laugh. We would. We'd have a right laugh. I would. So yeah, she would definitely be the actress that I would love to work with, meet, hang out with, become a friend, you know. So yeah, for my actors and actresses, it would be definitely Mr. Bean, Zac Efron and Sophie from Mamma Mia. So guys, that was my last question, unfortunately, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you share, subscribe, like, view this video, view all my page. Thank you so much again, guys. I really do appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. And guys, let's just make this happen. I hope you really enjoy. Peace out.